No, it's about violation of the urban development and regional planning law of Lagos State that requires that you must provide at least, that's what is called setback, and there must be at least 3 meter space, which you can see in this instance is obviously not observed. So, and that is just the point. And we're also doing this. Yes, it can happen, but we all know that Lagos State government enforces building laws. Sometimes they go out and say this building was built uh, contrary to the rules and regulations of the state, and they pull it down. So yes, on the one hand, we're doing it because it is wrong, but we're also speaking out because it affects the family of somebody who in his lifetime will not tolerate any act of injustice and will be doing his memory a disservice if this kind of thing happens and we keep quiet, particularly given the dangers that the family have been exposed to since the beginning of this construction. Because at the construction stage, the breeze were falling into the compound, damaged vehicles. They had to move the vehicles on some one occasions. Some small children in the compound barely escaped, being injured, or even worse when this thing happened. Like I said, vehicles have been damaged, and the 1,000 liter tank had also fallen into the compound on 3 occasions. Even on one occasion, the chief's eldest son now, Sahid Fawehinmi, who was around in the country, had to go to the site to ask for the engineer to complain, and they sent somebody to come and be packing all the rubbish in the compound, which he videoed. So this is the reason why we felt that this act of solidarity is actually necessary.
We would like to know, have you tried to reach the Lagos State government and what their position on
Yes, I mean, definitely some of the leaders of the coalition, like Mr. Femi Falana, had reached out to the commissioner. What's that ministry called? Commissioner for physical planning, and they are taking, at least commendably, they've taken some preliminary step by coming to mark the building. What we are now saying is that they need to go the whole hog. There has to be an investigation as to how we got to this stage, because we're also aware that even the residents association around here had similarly protested that this thing should not happen. So that is the whole that's where we are. So there's contact with the Lagos State government, and one of our demands is that they should actually launch a probe, an inquiry into how this came into being.
So when you say they should go the whole, are you calling for the demolition of the building?
That's what we said in our statement. If at the end of the day it's established that there's clear violation, they should do the needful, because they've been doing it. So it will not be the first time that that will happen in Lagos State.